Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of this newsletter is going to be submissive sex is due to dominant behavior. If you want a woman to submit to you sexually, you need to act like a dominant man acts, not like a little girl. I've got an email here from a viewer, and he says, "Hey Coach, why do women always think that they are in control in the bedroom? If you know what I mean." No, I don't really know what you mean. He says, "I know some of them like feeling like the dominant one, but does that mean it is a turnoff for them to be controlled?" And I'd say, no, it's all a reflection of how you're showing up in the interaction. You haven't made her feel comfortable enough to trust your masculine core enough to the point where she'll just let go, submit to you completely, and let you have your way with her. That's what's really going on here. And the other thing that you got to consider is that, like, I had a gal that I dated years ago, and I remember the first time we were having sex. It's like I went to spread her legs and basically pin them back behind her head in what we, like, my buddies and I always called the bugs. In other words, she looks like Bugs Bunny when her feet are around her head because her feet are up here and she looks like Bugs Bunny. And so I was doing that, and like, you know, I was moving her legs. I needed to spread them open. There's no way to get some access in there. And she just kind of like locked her legs in one position. I was like, "What are you doing?" And I didn't know at the time, but when she was 16, she had been raped. And so there was obviously some past trauma that was still there because she just didn't, and this particular girl was kind of in her masculine a little bit because that was part of how she had learned. She developed a strategy to protect herself so she didn't have to feel that vulnerable again. And so we started talking a little bit, and I got her to warm up. And I was like, "Baby, I love you. I adore you. I think you're so fucking hot, and you're so sexy. And just let me have my way with you." And it's just, and it caused her to chill out and to let go and to let me have my way with her. But there were still some other positions over the course of the few months that, you know, she was real rigid and wanted to have a certain way. And so you may also have a girl that's had something like this happened to her in the past, and so you got to be patient with her, but you also got to make sure that you're acting like a man. And from what you sent me, I really can't tell what you're doing and you're saying with this particular girl for me to give you any other insight. So I would encourage you to read my book and go through it, because there's probably things that you're doing and saying that are causing you to look weak with this girl. And when you act weak when you're around her, she's not going to submit to you fully and let you, because she's just simply not going to feel comfortable letting you have control, because obviously you're unsure of yourself. And when you act unsure of yourself when you're with a woman, that's when you're going to run into situations like this, or unless, you know, there's some kind of rape or sexual molestation or some kind of trauma that's happened into her life. So if you have a question you want to ask me, go to my website, click the Contact Me tab, which will be on the left-hand side of your screen, and send me 1 to 2 paragraphs max, and just give me several days to get back to you with a response. If you want to talk to me right away, the quickest way to get my help is to book a paid phone coaching session. You can do that by going to my website, click the Products tab at the top of your screen, and just follow the instructions. If you want to get a digital version of my Kindle ebook, on my website, underneath the email sign-up box, the box has a link that'll take you right to the Amazon Kindle download page. Once you get there, if you don't have a Kindle device, just download one of their free e-reader apps for whatever electronic device you want to read it on. And if you appreciate the value of the information I offer in these video newsletters, the articles on my website, and my ebook, you can show your appreciation right now by going to my website, and on the Wibbia toolbar at the bottom of your screen, click the PayPal donate button and donate any amount that you feel is equal to the value of the information. And I will talk to you soon.